Even though I know it, just for the record, I wonder if you'd give me your name, your title, and the organization.
My name is Frank Islam. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the QSS Group Incorporated, located in Lanham, Maryland.
Good. Okay. From your perspective, what has made QSS Group so successful and different?
What has made QSS so different is our ability to focus on opportunities, our understanding of the customer's unique needs and requirements. What has made QSS so successful is our customers' loyalty, our employees' loyalty. They have been the cornerstone of our success. In addition, I'd like to also point out that the understanding the customer needs and requirements, as well as the commitment to quality and services, those have been the major elements of our success of our company.
You have shown phenomenal, extraordinary growth over the years. How have you been able to account for this phenomenal growth in a very competitive market?
QSS has had a remarkable growth since I founded this corporation in 1994. There have been several factors that have contributed to the phenomenal growth of QSS. The first and foremost is customer satisfaction, our past performance, our flexibility and responsiveness to understanding the customer needs and requirements, our commitment to quality and services, hiring of the key management team that understands the federal government market, how to acquire new business, new opportunities, teaming with the large or small business company that understands the customer's unique environment, and also rewarding our employees, their accomplishment in order to meet the corporate goals and objectives by giving them rewards and recognitions, for example, bonuses, sharing of the award fee, and so on and so forth.
Your colleagues describe you as a leader who has a passion for quality. How does that play out in the life of your corporation, and what does it mean to your customers?
I'm very much into the quality. I believe in quality. I'm committed to the quality. We have a corporate-wide culture in QSS that makes our management unique because of the fact they're hands-on management. Our program manager that manages our contract are very detailed. They understand the customer, they understand their needs. It is also very important for QSS to honor the commitment to our employees, to our customers, as well as to our teaming partners.
As you come out of 8A with a very impressive track record, what is it, do you think, based on your past performance, that gives you the confidence that you'll be very successful and very competitive in the coming years?
When I entered into the program in 1994, this is the time that I started, that the program will only last for 9 years. So we prepared ourselves to graduate from the 8A programs. As you probably know, that the QSS have graduated from the program last year. Since then, we have been very successful in winning full and open competition. I believe, and I'm very confident, that we're ready for the next phase of our journey, that is to bid full and open competition. And also, we have put together a remarkable number of the key management team that have been extremely successful in acquiring new business opportunities. We have a great proposal team that knows how to write good proposals. And also, I believe very strongly that our backlog and our contracts and our past performance will allow us to bid full and open competition.
Good. Look into your crystal ball. Where is QSS Group headed in the future, either in terms of growth, new innovations, or new customers, or?
The QSS success has been remarkable in the past, and I believe very strongly that we are ready for the next plateau. By 2003, I expect the corporation to do at least $250 million. As a matter of fact, as I also see that we must diversify ourselves into the new market, which includes the commercial markets, the Department of Defense markets, the Homeland Security markets, we also need to capitalize on our experience in engineering and science and information technology so that we can enter into the new markets.
Good. Why has your company, I'm going to wait till that hallway noise dies down. That's all right. I think it's gone now. Why has your company committed itself to becoming involved in the community in terms of charitable outreach and support?
I personally very much involved in the community outreach program. I believe in giving back to the community. We put a lot of emphasis in education outreach program. We believe very strongly that we need to provide fresh talent of sources for the new scientists and engineers for the future generations. We need to create an environment that allows our children to excel. We need to build the future scientists and engineers. These children are hope of tomorrow. And the corporation has done a lot in the community outreach program. We have donated our time, several computers to Greenbelt area, to Pasadena, California areas, so that our children can get excited into the space program, can acquire new skills, as well as learn new tools and technology. We have been recognized many, many times by Jet Propulsion Lab in Pasadena, California, for our outreach program in education. In addition to the corporation involvement in the community program, we have asked each and every individual employee in the company to get involved in the community. A good shining examples of our involvement in Christmas and April. That has been very, very important in reaching the community. We must give back to our community. I believe very strongly in it.
Very good. What else would you like to tell us we haven't asked you this morning? What ground have we failed to cover here?
I believe you have covered everything that this interview was meant for. I wasn't ready for that.
Can I ask you one more question?
Please.
If I hadn't asked you anything else, for you today, looking back on your track record, what is the wow factor about what you've done here? It seems to be pretty amazing. Well, what excites and stimulates you professionally about your company?
The people. That's really what excites me the most. These people have been with me for a long time since founded the corporation. They've been very loyal to me personally and to the corporations. And my passion of satisfying the customer, and they have been very loyal to us. And those are things that really excites me. When I get up in the morning, when I come to work, I believe very strongly that we have accomplished a lot together. We have a lot to accomplish in the future. We're ready for the new challenges. We're ready for the next plateau.
Great. Now don't get up because you're wired. You don't want to talk about what you're doing matters to the United States. I'm very impressed by the fact that your people believe in what you're doing is important to this country.
The United States federal government is our largest customer. Our customers include NASA, Department of Commerce and NOAA, United States Coast Guard, Department of Defense. We are heavily involved, for example, in NASA, in a global change program, in predicting the weather, in building the satellites, in helping Department of Commerce and NOAA to forecast the weather, which is very important. We also involved in imaging of the satellites so that we can find out in terms of the global change programs. We involved in the Hubble Space Telescope program for the servicing mission. In addition, we are also involved in helping our nation to protect our Coast Guards as a part of our contract at U.S. Coast Guard in Martinsburg, West Virginia. Those are the important things that have been United States mission to protect our country, and we have been heavily involved in helping and doing our part to the mankind as well as to the United States.
Very good. Thank you very much. Now, don't
You're
get
most
off your
welcome.
wire. We got the microphone on. If we've covered the ground, we'll let you